All right.
Yes.
Are you not, stopping the virtual machines and storage and all? Because I do see that your credits are very less.
Yes, yes, yeah. Yesterday, actually, I forgot to stop that one. The storage
Okay.
yesterday I did.
Mhm. Okay, because that's
No,
gonna.
I stopped this one, but storage I did not.
No, no, storage, there is nothing to stop the
Ah,
storage. You need
okay.
to delete it.
Uh,
And is this
normally,
virtual machine? Yes, Harish.
normally if I create a storage account, if I upload any data in that, it can
Mhm.
be it can be placed there, right? You don't charge anything, right?
It will be chargeable.
Like if I keep 2 days the same data, it will chargeable. The credits will come less.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
Yes. Because
depends
the
on the
thing is,
Yes.
no, no, no. The reason is that the data which you are going to save there, right?
hmm.
So it's not something that it will be there on the Azure. It will be stored somewhere in the data center. So when something is stored at the data center, it will be chargeable.
Okay.
Let's start here.
Is the VM? Okay, yes, azuretech.com. Okay. Any doubts or anything that you have from yesterday's session?
No, yesterday I tried that group policies.
Uh-huh.
No, no doubts.
Okay.
We can apply only means there are three or four options. So one only we can one anyone we can select, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Group
yes.
policy. There is nothing because there are means next setting. There is option for
Uh-huh.
that. So that's why I was asking.
Okay,
Yes.
no problem. So, can you please go to the Ethernet port of this virtual machine?
Gopal, actually, I have two doubts regarding
Yes,
this decision.
please, please, please ask.
One is so to apply the policy in real time, you said we need to give the command GP update space /force, right?
Uh-huh.
So, but it applies like for example, if I applied the 2 to 3 group policies and I only did one time, so the three policies will get updated, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so, but every time I have to do it.
Every time in the sense.
Like if I did not do, if I did not update it, so will
Uh-huh.
will that not be applied?
No, no, it will not be enforced.
Okay, so what is enforce option and what is this update option? Because there is an option called enforce.
Okay, so there is something called okay, let me clarify that. Amrita, can you please go to the group policy management console on this machine itself?
Yes. Yes.
gpmc.msc. gpmc.
Yes, I think this is the wrong.
No, no, this is the correct
Yeah,
one.
current one only. Yeah.
No, no, you are going on this your
Hmm.
PC. Yeah. So this is the virtual machine where you need to navigate. Go to the run. Yes. All right. So see, there is something called enforced and link enabled.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're creating any policy, okay, so you are not, basically you are just linking to this domain.
Hmm.
Okay. But it is not something enforced. The policy is not being enforced yet. It means it's not into the action. You have just created the policy, you're left like that. You're not using and you're not applying. It is not enforcing to at the domain level. It is just created at the domain level. Okay.
Hmm.
But when we select the enforce, it means the policy which you have created. Okay, so it will be applied.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's say yesterday we have set some sessions, disconnected sessions timeout, right?
Hmm.
So that will be applied, and that will not be applied until we set it to enforced. Okay,
Okay, so
so
even after I enforce, then only the update
it will be
works.
applied. Yes, then only it will be applied.
Oh, okay. So without enforce, if I give that update option also, it will not get applied.
No.
Okay, and one more doubt is that this got cleared. One more doubt is I want to see in real, like for example, for one user, if any user is created in that domain, I want to see like because after clicking on there is option right start after 15 minutes or 20 minutes never,
Hmm.
but how to select the user there? How to select the subject like group or where do I select the user?
Okay, so what you need to do is that you need to create OU, okay, where you need to add the users, and you have to apply that policy, this group policy at the OU level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay, so okay, where do I do that
see,
normally?
you have done this policy here, right? You have created this policy
Yes,
here,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Right, and this policy, yeah, and then you need to enforce the policy here. You can enforce the policy here. See, this is something we have created at the domain level. You can create at the OU level also.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you see that in this example, it's azuretech.com. Under the azuretech.com, the policy we have created, and by default there are some default domain policy are also been applied. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's suppose I need to apply the same policy. Let's suppose this GP test one, I want to apply it to the OU, which is Mumbai here. Okay, so I can do that. I can create this policy and I can link here. You're getting me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting because see, I remember I have created two users in my Active Directory. So
Mhm.
how do I link those two users here?
You have created a two users, right? So first of all, what you need to do is that for two users, you need to create some OU. You need to
Okay,
move the users to the OU first, and
okay,
then you need to apply the policy at the OU level.
okay, got it.
So yes, so we have not completed this policy at the site level, OU level. Just I just shown you how to create a group policy.
Hmm.
Okay, we have to apply it. We have to link it at the OU level also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, so that will be covering. So don't worry about it. So I
got it.
got your doubt. So hope this is clear so
Yes.
far. Perfect. Okay. So can you please quickly go to the network settings,
Yeah,
ncpa.cpl.
yeah.
It's this command. Just remember the command. It will be pretty easy
C
for you to just go directly.
NCP
It's pa.cpl.
PA.cpl.
Give a right click, navigate to the properties, then IP version v4,
Properties.
then go to the properties. Okay, so here, okay, hope you have set the IP address to static on the
Yes,
portal, right?
yes.
And you remember what is the IP of this? Can you please just go to the command and type ipconfig? No
Yeah.
need to go to the portal. From here only we can
Oh,
get it.
okay.
Yes.
Zero.
0.0.4.
10.0.0.4. Okay, so the same thing you need to use the following IP address, 10.0.0.4. See, when you're, so before you update the domain controller, before you promote this virtual machine to the domain controller, the preferred DNS and everything should still remains the same. Like at the bottom, it's a 127.0.0.1. But when you already promoted the virtual machine or the server to the domain controller, then these IP are to be changed, like we are doing right now. It's a 10.0.0.4, and your subnet mask would be 255.255.255.0, right? And the default gateway would be 10.0.0.1. Okay, and the preferred DNS would be 10.0.0.4. Okay, because the DNS server, this is the same DNS server, the ED server only. Click on OK. Close it. Either it will restart in a while.
Okay.
Meanwhile, can you just go to the other virtual machine?
Okay.
Don't close anything. See, the virtual machine will come up.
Hmm.
Okay, the
Yes.
other virtual machine is not storage. Okay,
Yeah. Can I use
click.
that one? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. You can use. Hope. Okay, we have not promoted it right yet.
Hmm.
Once it is up, just navigate to uh, Ethernet port.
Okay.
Okay, so here what you need to do is,
Hmm.
what is the IP address which you're getting here? IP config.
Same one. 10.0.0.4.
Is it in a different domain? Sorry, is it in a different virtual network?
Uh, yes.
Yes,
Maybe.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Same.
yes.
Same.
Different, different virtual network, I guess. But
Hmm.
because the same IP cannot be allocated to the two
Uh,
different systems. Okay, so
and
can
that
you please?
everything is different. Means region, everything just for this is different.
No, just close it off. Just create a quick
New.
new virtual machine. Deploy the new virtual machine right now.
Oh, okay.
It won't take longer. Just close it. Close this one session. You can just. Okay, so you might be thinking that for Azure, if you are just no sign out. Okay. So what I would suggest you to do is that when the virtual machine is not in use, you can
Hmm.
deallocate it from the virtual machine at portal level, that's fine. But if you are logged into the virtual machine, so I would always advise you to just uh, what do you call, shut down at the OS level, because the thing
Oh,
is that you will be getting a charge for the OS licenses also.
okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And the public IPs and everything, you might be thinking that you have stopped the virtual machine, deallocated the virtual machine, but still you are charging more or less. The reason being, there are some public IPs and all which will be assigned to you. Okay,
Oh,
first of all, check where exactly you do have this uh, domain controller one. No test VM, put it as ADC2, ADC01, name as ADC01. What is the reason? Just open a duplicate tab
okay.
and navigate to, okay, navigate to the virtual machine for one, VM1, right?
Hmm.
What is the VNet? It's a VNet, VM hyphen VNet. Okay.
Hmm.
Azure Tech is the resource group. All
Yes.
right, all right. Go to the new one, create it. Is it in the same zone? I mean to say same region.
Yes.
Should
Same
be in
read.
the same region both.
Yes.
Okay,
Same
verified.
read.
East to
Yes,
west.
please.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Trusted one. Make it to standard.
This one.
Trust launch virtual machine security type.
Okay. Huh. Standard.
Standard. See, you can select the options that we do have. It won't,
Hmm.
change anything. But the reason is that you will be charged accordingly. That is the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
The same one. Right.
Yes.
Think. Done. Done, Gopal.
Perfect. Just log into the virtual machine. RDP, na?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, just type ipconfig to figure out what is the IP which has been assigned to this server.
Sorry. 10 dot
10.0.0.
0.
Okay. All right. This is the subnet mask. All right. Please enter the same there. 10.0. No, no. It's a 10.0 dot. No, no. Don't go to the cursor. Okay. So when you
Okay.
type 10 dot, it will take you to the next hop. Okay.
Okay.
Now type to subnet mask 255 dot 255 dot 255. Okay.
Hmm.
And the default gateway would be 10.0.0.1.
Dot 4 default.
1111. Default
Okay.
gateway would be 1. Okay. The preferred DNS would be
Hmm.
10.0.0.4. So we will give the default preferred DNS would be 10.0.0.4. Basically what we are doing is we are just establishing a communication between the primary domain controller and the backup domain controller. The preferred DNS for right now, the roles and everything which we're gonna install and do everything, right? So
Yes.
it has to communicate. So to which domain we are joining? We are joining the domain where we do have the primary domain controller, right? So that
Yes.
is the reason we are entering here the preferred DNS server as the primary domain controller IP address. So once
Yes.
it is configured, we what we're gonna do is that we gonna change the primary domain controller to 10.0.0.5 because it's already been configured, the backup domain controller. And the alternate DNS would be 10.0.0.4, which is the primary domain not no need to enter right now.
Okay.
If you enter it right now, so it will
Hmm.
go away. Okay.
Okay.
Click on OK. Close. Please check your primary domain controller.
Yes.
You might be losing the connection and it will reinstate.
Okay.
See, earlier we were facing an issue where we were not able to take RDP and the public IP address was not available the moment we changed the NIC properties, right?
Hmm.
But right now we figured out, and after making the changes also, we are able to log into the virtual machine and the public IP is not going away for the servers from the portal. Okay. Okay. So no need to do anything here. Just navigate to the other server,
Other like
the one which we have created. You remember the domain name, right? If you don't remember, you can check it here by navigating to by running a command called sysdm.cpl, sysdm.cpl,
which one?
sys
SYS.
sysdm.cpl.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, azuretech.com. Okay, this is
Yes.
your domain. Okay. All right. All
Yeah.
right, you can close it and navigate to the other server.
Okay.
No, not from here.
Oh, sorry, not from here. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
You are inside this
Yeah.
domain controller, no?
Think the same.
You can verify in the same. See, now it is giving an option to log in. Earlier it was not giving. So
Yeah.
Harish, when we tried yesterday, it was going away, right? We were not getting an option to enter the credentials also for
Right.
RDP, right? Once we configure the backup domain controller, we need to make some more changes at the NIC level. I'll show you the reason. Okay,
Log in.
perfect, perfect. So what I wanted to do is that go to the roles and add roles and features. Navigate to next, next, next. Okay, select Active Directory Domain Services and add features. All right, then click on next,
Next. This one
next,
also not select, right?
next, next.
So this one is like a backup domain.
I'll show you. Yes, this is a
Yeah.
backup domain controller. Okay. See, the reason we are installing the server to the domain.
Hmm.
Okay. So, no, we are not. We are configuring the backup domain controller. So that is the reason we are installing the rules and everything from here.
Yes.
Okay. Let's suppose you got another server. You no need to configure it to the domain controller, but you just want to add the server to the domain. How you can do that? You can just navigate to the system.cpl of that server. Okay, and there you can add it to the domain. Getting me?
Okay.
Just minimize this and go to the other server. I'll show you.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's suppose usually you get a request to join the server to the domain post deployment. So
Hmm.
what you need to do is you need to just navigate to the sysdm.cpl of that server. This is the admin task that they do.
Okay. System dot
Sysdm.
system.
No, no,
Okay.
sysdm
Sysdm.
dot cpl. Okay, and
Okay.
here something. So here this server is already been joined to the domain. This is a primary domain control we have configured. So
Hmm.
usually when we get a request, so that will be in the work group model here.
Okay.
Okay, and you need to click on the change and click on change. Okay,
Cannot be moved.
it can, because it's a domain controller, so that is the reason. If you make the changes, it will become this.
Okay.
Okay, so click on OK. Let's see. Okay, so here what we need to do is that now this is joined to the domain, so that is the reason it is showing as azuretech.com. Otherwise, it will show workgroup.com. Okay,
Okay.
so if you get a request to add the server to the domain, join the server to the domain, this is where you come and select the domain and enter the domain name. And post entering the domain name, you need to enter the server admin credentials, domain
Oh,
admin credentials. You need to have the domain admin credentials in order to join the any server to the domain. Okay, click on cancel. Okay, this is how we do. But
hmm.
for configuring the backup domain controller, this is not a way. What we are doing for configuring the, we are installing the rules, we are changing the nick properties, and then we are installing the rules, right? So
Yes.
that is a proper way to configure the alternate domain controller or backup domain controller. Now there is a difference, right? You got the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the other server where we are deploying it. And now there is something called the promote the server to the domain.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sorry, here.
Yes, promote the server to the domain control. Click there. Now here our task starts.
Hmm.
What we are doing, we are adding an domain controller to an existing forest, because the forest we have already created,
Created,
right?
yes.
And
Yes.
this is not a new domain also, this is the same domain. We are
Yeah.
just adding an additional domain controller to the existing forest.
Hmm.
So here there is something called change at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
Click the moment you enter the credential. Now you need to enter the credentials like complete name at the rate, your domain name,
Complete name.
your name, username. What is your username?
Here.
Domain,
Top one.
at the rate,
Okay.
your
Dot
domain name.
dot azuretech.com.
Okay, now enter the credentials.
Okay.
Okay, see now it is by default it is popping up. Select there in the domain. You have something called select, right? Select option is there. Okay, if you do have
Is incorrect.
correct, incorrect. Check the credentials thoroughly.
That one is same, but
No, it should be the, it's not, it should not be the local domain credentials.
okay. No,
Check thoroughly.
previous. Which one I enter that login to the server? That same credential need to give,
No,
right?
no, no. At the time of DSRM, at the time of promoting the server, right? There is
Huh.
something called DSRM password. That password you need to enter.
Okay. The same one.
If it is the same, enter the same credentials. Let's see. Okay, now select there.
Still it is showing the same. But I entered the correct one.
Okay, click on cancel, go to the next. Let's see.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Username or password is showing
Okay,
incorrect.
now we just go to the other server.
Okay.
Go to the Active Directory users and computers. Yeah.
Users.
Yes. Go to the users. Not. No. No. It should be the administrator. Go to. Just a moment. Go to the built-in
Okay.
security. Go to the users. Expand the name and all. Okay. Do one
This
thing.
one not need
Do,
to. Right.
do one. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna make this as an domain admin. Okay. Just give a right click and navigate to the properties.
Here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Click on member of. Yeah, this is the same credentials which you're using.
Yes.
You're a part of the domain admin.
Yeah.
Click on OK. Are you sure the password which you're entering is correct?
Yes. I will try the another one again. Wait.
No, 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 no. Go to the same server. Yeah, not here, not here. The previous one.
Previous one. Okay.
You are not giving. See, you are entering administrator one password. That's not the
Yeah.
one. You have created the Amruta P, right? So that is
Yes.
the credential that you need to enter.
Yes, that one only I entered.
What is the username there then?
Okay, so Amruta P we need to give.
Yes, because
Oh,
that is you are giving the local credential.
yes.
Local credential won't work.
Yes. Now it is select domain.
Right now,
Yeah.
select the domain. Click OK. Now this error will go away. See, click on next. Okay,
Okay.
now enter the password. Ensure that this is the same password and you are keeping it safe in some
Okay.
vault or somewhere. Okay, because when something is down and you need to just restore it, so you need to have this password for recovery.
Okay. Next. Okay.
Next.
Great.
Okay, so here if you just click on the replicate.
Okay.
Okay, so here we have only one domain controller. Okay, if
Mm.
we have multiple domain controllers inside the forest, so we can choose the same one. But here we are selecting the primary domain controller, which is our VM1.
Yes.
Okay, click on next. Let's suppose you are creating another alternate domain controller, two backup domain controllers, right? So
Yeah.
at that point, you can choose any one of them to replicate the data.
Okay.
Click on next. Next. Okay, all the prerequisites have been passed, right? So now click on install. Harish, are you doing simultaneously?
No.
No, you're not doing. Okay.
It will restart or yeah, restart.
Yes, the moment you join it now, so it will
Mhm.
restart.
Yeah.
Please check you should be able to log in right now.
Mm.
Amruta, why are you using this local credentials? No longer use. See, once the server is joined to the domain, I would
Uh,
always recommend you guys to, it's a best practice to log into the server using the domain credentials rather
oh.
than log in with the local credentials. Okay,
Mhm.
go to the more choices, and from there you just enter your complete domain name, then username, Azure Tech slash forward slash backward slash,
Backslash.
then your name. This is how we configure this backup domain controller, and there are some nick settings and all. We can do that. Okay, so how
Oh,
do we check whether this is replicating properly or not with the primary domain controller? Is just, I think it is the wizard is just coming up. Just wait for a while.
yes. So from where we can check here is connect. Hello.
Just a moment, Amrita.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Amrita, I'm back. So, all right. So, okay, what I want you to do right now is just open the group policy management console.
Okay.
So, this is before that, you just click on the local server in the left side,
Okay.
so that we'll come to know whether we are in DC or ADC,
So it is.
PDC or ADC. Okay, right. Just to for the labeling or just to have clarification. Okay, just go to just open the group policy management mc.msc. Right. Okay. Now expand the domain. See, by default, the group policy test one is coming there because we have already created in the primary
It.
domain controller. So it is replicating. Okay. So what Harish was having a doubt whether we can apply the policy, we can create whether we can create the policy at the domain level or not, or at the OU level. Okay. So there is something called Mumbai.
Yeah.
You have created a OU, right?
Yeah.
So just give a right click there and create a GPU.
Okay.
Harish, are you seeing? This is how we create
Yep.
at the OU level, and we can move the respective users to that OU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, GPO one or anything you just give. Okay, so click on OK. The moment you create it, you can just a moment. So the moment you created, it is not enforced. It is the link is only enabled to the OU. Okay, okay. So what I want you to do is go and edit it. How would you do that? Select that one and give a right click.
So,
Not here.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Give a right click. Edit. Right now it will apply,
Hmm.
and now you
Select
can just
to
navigate to
user
this.
configuration means select item view. So it will apply on this one user configuration, computer configuration here.
Yeah, there are two ways whether you want to apply at the computer configuration or the user policies. So
Oh,
usually in real time we do it at the user configuration or the computer configuration. Okay.
oh. Hmm.
From left side you just select the one.
Administrator template. So from here only, right? Administrator templates,
Yes.
Yeah, Windows components.
Windows components.
Remote.
Who's this one? Session host.
All right. So here what you can do, expand.
It is processing something.
Okay, it is taking time to load.
Hmm. Hmm. Set rules.
Okay, expand it. Maximize the group policy management editor. Yes. Okay, you have not configured anything. See, so this is the connections. Okay, you can set control,
Hmm.
or you can just select the drive redirection and everything.
So need to this one enable. So here full control with user
No,
permission.
no,
None.
no, no, you can no, no, we don't configure this policy. I never
Oh,
configured it. No need, just click not configure.
session time limits.
Yeah, here you can set the disconnected or active session
Hmm.
time limit and end the session when the time limit is reached. You can set the policy.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, sorry to ask Gopal, but in OU level also, if I want to give to only some particular members,
Just a moment, Harish. I'll just be back.
yeah.
Uh, Hamdut and Harish, I'm back. Okay, so this is where you can set the policy session time limit. Okay, you can explore the things there.
So the printer redirection means for the default printer. So this one also we can set from here, everything.
Printer direction is a different thing
Oh,
altogether that comes under this what you call RDS concept, remote desktop services concept. Okay,
okay.
so this is one of the policies I have shown you. There are multiple policies you can password reset policies, right? You can
Okay.
set the password reset policy or uh, any other policy.
Hmm.
Okay, what
Yes.
what I would want you to do is just go to the Google. Okay.
Hmm.
And what you can do is that you can type the password policy in the group policy. You can set the password accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. List of group policies can be applied in the domain.
Okay. Check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct. And if you want to know what is what is the policy, see,
Hmm.
there is only one single policy which has been applied. That's when you'll come to know whether you want to know how many policies are applied. Okay,
Yes.
so what you can do is that there are command like rsop.msc, resultant set of policy.msc, that you need to run.
Which one?
rsop
RSOP.
rsop.msc.
This one for?
Yeah, to find the resultant set of policies which are applied at the domain level.
Okay.
It will be fetching.
Uh-huh.
Okay, see. Okay, this is on the top. If you see that it's a resultant set of policies, it will show you the policies which are being applied. This is one way.
Hmm.
Okay, and other way is you can type command called gp result /r.
Is there space or?
No, no space.
Local group policy not applied. Applied group policy GP test one.
GP test one.
Yes.
Okay, see, this is how. Okay, there are multiple ways also.
Okay.
You can
But
if you
which
need it.
one now I have applied that GPO on OU level, it will not show on here.
Scroll down more, more. Go at the user settings we have applied, right?
Hmm.
Scroll down, scroll down.
GP test one.
Okay,
Ah,
scroll down.
that's it.
Okay, just a moment. What you can do is that this is a command which I'm giving. Just enter this command in the chat. L is missing. HTML, right? Just on GP
Only GP.
slash. Just a moment.
Yes, done. Saving report it is showing. So the report is save on which C drive.
C drive.
This one.
GPU. Yes, it will be in this HTML format.
Okay.
Okay, just like group policy management console format. Click on add.
Okay.
This is the problem. Click on add. This is the problem with the Internet Explorer. So that's the reason I hate it.
Add what we need. Is there anything we
Nothing. Close, 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 close.
close this one also?
Yes. So this is a browser issue. So that is a browser with Internet Explorer. So that is the reason it is coming like that. Okay.
Okay.
You can download the heads or something and you can check the same. So more or less this should be the same steps
Mm.
that you need to follow. Okay.
Okay.
rsop.msc you can follow. It's the best practice or else GP results. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Any doubts? Anything, Harish?
No, right now. I will just try this today and I will let you know tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So you can close this. So there are few things that we're gonna talk about now. Okay. So go to the server and you have created some policy, right? So I would want you to verify that policy. How would you do that? Do one thing. Navigate to your. We have created the policy. Close this browser, Baba. Yeah. Close all the tabs. Perfect. No need. We don't need anything. Okay. Close. Okay, so we have created some policy, right? And it's been set to some OU level. At the OU level, we have created one policy,
Mm.
right? Now, what I want to do is that we have created the policy at the backup domain controller. But now we need to verify, okay, we need to verify whether the policy has been replicated to the primary domain controller or not. So in
Okay.
order to check that, we need to navigate to the primary domain controller.
Mm.
Okay, go to the primary domain controller, right? This is your primary domain. This is
No,
ADC.
this is ADC.
Minimize this one. Yes. Now, where is your PDC? Yeah,
This one.
this is your one. Right. So I would want you to go to the tools.
Okay.
Okay, and go to the group policy management.
Mm.
So here, if you just verify, if you just open it, you will be able to see the same policy at the
Yes,
C.
this GPO.
It's been replicated.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
and also if you just go to close this up and navigate to tools, active directory sites and services, expand the sites. This is a default site. Okay, default site first name, servers.
Okay,
Okay,
this one.
so these are the servers you have. Click on the any one of the server. This is the NTDA settings of this. You can expand this one on the left side. Okay,
Mm.
these are the site which you have. This is one site which you created. We're
Yes.
gonna talk about the site and services later. Okay, and
Okay.
also open active directory users and computers. Expand your domain. So you have here something called domain controllers.
Mm.
Expand it. Now you should be seeing two domain controllers. There
Yes.
are two domain controllers. If there are three. And what is the type? It's a global catalog type.
Mm.
Okay, this is where you can verify.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Cool. And apart from that, there is something called precedence order for applying the group policy.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
precedence order. Just a moment. I'll just tell you. See, there are some. We have something called OU. Okay,
mm.
so there are a group policy order that we need to understand how the policy, because we have something called when we are applying. directly from on the local machine.
Hmm.
Okay, so that would be called as a local group policy.
Okay.
Okay, not
Hmm.
from GPAMC. We are directly going at the local policy. How we can do that? By navigating to the uh, okay, we are not going to from GPMC. We are just go to the search. Consider that this is not joined to the domain. Just type local policy gpo.msc. I think it's gp edit or gp edit. Just go to the run
Okay.
gpedit.msc.
gpedit.ms.
Yes, this will open the same window. Okay, this is the local computer policy. If you're
Oh,
seeing on the top,
yes, it's a local group policy editor.
okay, this is the local group policy. Same set of policy will be applied.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll explain you something called precedence order. Let me
Okay.
just share. I'm just sharing the screen. Just let me
Yes,
know once you see.
just a minute, Gopal.
Yep.
In the group policy management, means
Mm-hmm.
under this domain, I have created two different domain like HR and IT. So inside that, two different users. So
It's
particular that user, if I want to apply some policies, so for that means here I need to set the policy on HR differently.
right. See,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. That's a precedence order which I was just about to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
See, the thing is that there are group policy we can apply at the different level. Okay, I'll just
Yes.
share my screen and let me know if
Oh,
you're able to see that.
yes.
Okay. Just bear with me. There is one article which I'm sharing with you guys. I would want you to just go through that, though it's not a Microsoft article, but it has very good info about this group policy. Okay, and also these are some related document. Okay, all right. So let me know once you start seeing my screen. I'm just sharing it. Right. See, this is the group policy president's order. Okay. Okay. See, we have group policy which can be applied at the multiple levels. See, we have something called. I just want to apply it restricted to the till local level, right? At the local policy. So I would. This is the priority. Okay. And if I want to create, there are some group policy which can be created at the site level. Let's suppose we have something called Delhi site, and also we have something called Bangalore site, right? So these two sites can be having different, so accordingly, according to the site, we can set some policy, and we can set some domain level policy, right? So there are some by default password change policy, something which we are getting, right? So that's a by default domain policy, right? Password should be changed in next 60 days, right? Kind of thing. And there are some policies which can be applied at the OU level, organization unit level. This is the group policy precedence which will be asked by the interviewer. This is an interview question. What is the precedence? What is the order for applying a group policy? Okay. The policy which is applied at the local will be applied first. Let's say there are four policies created. One is at the local, one is at the site, one is domain, one is OU. Okay. So the priority would be for the local first, and then site level, then domain level, then OU level.
Okay.
Okay. So and so this is the precedence that we have, and I would want you to just go through this article. This is a very good article which we have. Okay, so we need to understand how we are configuring the GPUs and settings. Okay, and accordingly we need to apply. All right, so we can go through this. Just go through the, because this is the processing order we have. Okay, for local policy we are doing through gpad.msc. Okay, for site level or OE level we are doing it through GPMC, or by navigating to the sites and services. Okay, we can set some policies, and there are some domain policies. See, these are some domain default domain policies. Okay, I would want you to just go through that, because I'll be putting up some questions on OU level, or not OU level, at the complete this workflow. Okay, we can create a GPUs at the different levels also. Okay, so you had some question. There is something called block inheritance. Okay, the block inheritance is, okay, so I have something called, this is a domain I have. Okay, consider this is a domain. Okay, This is a VM. This is a server. This is a domain. Okay, consider this as a VM. This is a domain and this is a virtual machine. Okay, at the domain level, I have set some policies. Okay, at the domain level, I have set some policies, but I don't want to apply on one of the virtual machines. Let's say I have another servers. I won't say that's a virtual machine. Let's suppose this is a server, VM1. Let's suppose VM2. Okay, I'll name it as VM1. Okay, so I have applied some policies at the domain level. Okay, and when we are applying any group policy at the domain level, so it will by default, this is a thumb rule that the servers and the users, okay, the computer objects and everything which are there in the domain will be applied. This policy will be applied to all of them because it's a part of the domain, right? Now I would want this domain policy not to be applied to this VM2. Okay, except VM2, I want to apply it to all the computer objects and everything. So this is an exception now, right? This is an exception where I don't want to apply policy at the VM2, but on the remaining objects that we have, I want to apply the policy. What I can do is that there is something called block group policy block inheritance. Okay, group policy block inheritance that you can configure in order to avoid, in order to block. Basically, what we are doing, we are blocking the policy, domain policy, not to apply on this server. Okay, on this VM2. So we can create a block inheritance and move this virtual machine there in block inheritance so that group policy will not be applied. Okay, understandable? Any
So
doubts,
means
anything?
this one only for the server, means it will apply on the server only or particular
No,
group.
no, for the user. Let's suppose for let's suppose you have a users. Okay,
Okay.
so there is some OU.
Huh.
Okay, so on which I you don't want to have, there are multiple OUs you have created,
Yeah.
right? And you don't want to apply the policy on one of the OUs, so
Hmm.
you can bring this organization unit into the block inheritance also.
Okay.
Okay, let's suppose you have some set of users on which you don't want to apply the policies,
Hmm.
right? So let's say I have a team, so in that team, I want to restrict access to YouTube or something, right?
Hmm.
And there are few employees also. Okay, so in this few managers also, so what I would do is that i would create a I would create a domain policy. Okay, domain policy where no one should able to access the YouTube. This is a domain policy I have created. Okay,
Okay.
now what I'm creating for managers, I want to allow YouTube access. So what I will do, I will create an OU, right, and
Hmm.
move all these managers to this OU, and then I will apply block inheritance so that domain policy will not be applied.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
so this is how we do. Clear,
Oh.
Harish? Clear? You are so silent today. What happened?
No, no, I'm just listening actually.
Okay, is it boring or what?
No, no, nothing like that. I'm just totally listening so that I'm making a notes of it.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's so nice of you. Good, good. So yeah, so this is how we do. Okay, there are some group policy questions or anything which will be asked. So I'll be sharing those. I think I have shared it with you, Amrita, already, right?
Yeah.
I'll just
Yes.
share it with Harish and this Uma. And Okay, so that's how the thing. So that's all for today. Any questions or anything that you do have? So most of the things we have covered in the group policy. There's nothing which we have. Any doubts or anything that you have from today's or session or previous session or anything you have?
No.
As of now, no.
Yeah. As of
Okay. So what I would want you to do is that Harish, I think Amrita, you have already created this backup domain controller. I would want you to delete everything and
okay.
create a from beginning. Okay.
Okay. I will do
So
that.
that you'll come to know what all things we are doing. Okay. Harish,
Yes.
you also just go and create this backup domain controller and let me know. Ping me in the WhatsApp in case in the group if you have any doubts or anything. Okay.
Yeah, okay, done.
And we're gonna talk something about group policies done almost. Okay. And what we're gonna talk about this global catalog. Okay, there is something called global catalog. I'll talk tomorrow. Okay, and I'll talk about some sites and services. Right, so once it is done, more I will talk about the trust. Okay, we have different types of trust. So once that is done, I think we are almost done with this active directory, and then we're gonna jump on to the DHCP. Okay, so I think one more some more one session we'll complete this AD mostly. Okay.
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 Yeah. All right then, guys, thank you so much for time and have a good one. Bye bye, take care.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.